Good day, grade 3 pupils. Welcome to our lesson for English 3, quarter 2, week 1, day 3. Our topic for today is retelling a myth, possessive pronouns, and problem solution. Before we begin, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you. Objectives. At the end of the lesson, the learners are able to identify high-frequency words found in text. Use own words in retelling a fable. Recognize the function of possessive pronouns. Demonstrate understanding of text by noting important details and sequencing events. State the problem and solution in the story discussed. Activating prior knowledge. Class, do you remember the story Apo, the Mountain Guardian? That is a kind of story we call a myth. Like the story of Apo, the Philippines has many other myths, especially from different tribes and groups across the country. Some myths even tell us how the world or things around us were created. These are called creation stories. Now, I will give you a copy of the story again. Let's read it on one more time together. Listen carefully. After reading, let's look at two sentences from the story, which are number 1, a wise giant, and number 2, while pointing at the skies. Lesson purpose intention. Lesson language practice. Sentence 1. The eagle took the town's food and flew to its high nest. Who owns the nest? Correct, the eagle. The word its tell us the nest belongs to the eagle. Sentence 2. Apo answered calmly with care. The eagle felt his sincerity. Who is described as sincere? That's right, he is Apo. The word his tell us that the sincerity belongs to Apo. Sentence number 3. Apo, you will guard this land forever. This land is yours. Who owns the land? Correct, Apo. The word yours tell us that the land belongs to Apo. What are these highlighted words used for? Correct, to show ownership or possession. These words are called possessive pronouns. They help us know who owns something. Instead of repeating names or nouns, we can use these words. Here are the other examples of possessive pronouns. Mine. Example, this book is mine. Yours. Is this pencil yours? His. That is his toy. Hers, the bag is hers. Its, the cat licked its paw. Ours, the classroom is ours. Theirs, the bikes are theirs. Now that you know about possessive pronouns, let's try using them in our own sentences later. Reading the key idea stem. Apo, a giant guardian. Part 2. One day, a giant eagle came from the blue sky. It took the town's food and flew to its high nest. They shouted, "That food is ours!" But the eagle did not listen. The people cried, "Please help us, mighty Apo." Apo rose and ran up. to the big hill to ask for food. When he saw the eagle sit, he gently said, "Good day, mighty eagle. Please be noble and return the food. That food is theirs. The people need this food to live." The eagle rose and said, "How dare you face me? Why should I listen to you? This food is mine." Apo answered calmly with care. The eagle felt his sincerity and was amazed by his bravery. The eagle gave the food back and flew away. Then the god spoke, "Apo, you have been good and true. Now you will guard this land forever. This land is yours." A great fire shone, and Apo became a high hill. The people named it Mount Apo to honor him. From that day on, the people knew that they were always safe. Those who passed by remember his name and tell his tale. Let's answer the motive questions. Here are the answers to the motive questions based on the story Apo, a Giant Guardian Part 2. Who are the characters in the story? Correct. The characters are Apo, the giant eagle, the townspeople, and the gods. Number 2. What was the townspeople problem? That's right. The giant eagle took their food and brought it to its highness, leaving the townspeople without something to eat. Number 3. Who helped them solve their problem? Very good. Apo helped them by bravely and politely asking the eagle to return the food. Number 4. What are some of the polite expressions used by the Apo as he talks to the eagle? Apo said, "Good day, mighty eagle. Please be noble and return the food." Good day and please are polite expressions, developing understanding of the key idea stem. Now that we've read the story, let's talk about two important parts of it, the problem and the solution. What is a problem in a story? That's correct. A difficulty or challenge that characters face. What is the solution? That's right, the action taken to solve the problem. A problem is something that goes wrong or needs to be fixed in the story. A solution is how the character fixes it or what they do to make it better. Let's look at some problem and solution from the story. Problem. The eagle took the people's food. The solution is Apo talked to the eagle calmly. Problem. The people are not safe. Solution. Apo asked the eagle to protect them. Good job! Every story has problems and solutions, especially in myths. Understanding them helps us know what the characters learned and how they help others. Deepening understanding of the key idea stem. Let's look at some sentences from the story we read. Number 1. The eagle took the town's food and flew to its highness. Number 2. Apo answered calmly with care. The eagle felt his sincerity. Number 3. Apo, you will guard this land forever. This land is yours. Let's look at the bold words or the red word in the sentences. It's, his, and yours. These words are called pronouns. A pronoun is a word that replaces a noun. It helps us avoid repeating the same word again and again. What word does it replace? Correct. The eagle's nest. What word does his refer to? That's right. Apple. Who does yours refers to? Correct. It is Apo again. These are possessive pronouns. That means they show ownership or belonging, who owns or something. Example of possessive pronouns. Mine. This bag is mine. Yours. That pencil is yours. His. This book is his. Hers. The shoes are hers. Its. The dog wagged its tail. Ours. This classroom is ours. Theirs. The toys are theirs. Now, I want you to make your sentence using one of these possessive pronouns. Mine, yours, his, hers, its, ours, theirs. Example, this umbrella is mine because I brought it today. Great job, everyone, making generalization and abstraction. A myth is a story from a long time ago. It often has a hero or heroine with special powers, and it shows how they solve problems or explain how something came to be. Different groups of people or cultures have their own myths. A possessive pronoun is a word that shows who owns something. Words like mine, yours, his, hers, its, ours, and theirs are possessive pronouns. Stories like myths help us understand old beliefs and how people explain the world. Words like possessive pronouns help us know who owns or has something. Evaluating learning direction. Read the sentences below and underline the possessive pronouns. Here are the correct answers. For remediation, give posters for reminders on the five-finger method and possessive pronouns for students having a hard time recalling grammar rules and elements of a story. Great job today, everyone! You listened well, shared your thoughts, and worked hard. Keep up the good work. Always remember to read, learn, and have fun. See you next time!